Today our topic is the most powerful Stoic exercises you should practice. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live a good life by focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. It helps us build mental strength, find peace, and face challenges with courage. The Stoics believed that the key to happiness is not in external things like money or fame, but in how we think and how we respond to life. To live like a Stoic, we need to practice certain exercises daily. These exercises train our minds to stay calm, focused, and resilient, no matter what happens. Let's talk about some of the most powerful Stoic exercises you can start practicing today. The first exercise is called negative visualization. This means imagining the worst-case scenario in your life. For example, think about losing your job, your health, or even the people you love. This might sound scary or depressing, but it's actually a very powerful tool. When you imagine these bad things happening, you realize two things. First, you see that life is fragile and nothing lasts forever. This helps you appreciate what you have right now. Second, you prepare yourself mentally for hard times. If something bad really happens, you won't be completely shocked or overwhelmed because you've already thought about it. Negative visualization teaches you to be grateful for the present moment and to stay strong when life gets tough. The second exercise is called the Dichotomy of Control. This is one of the most important ideas in Stoicism. It means understanding the difference between what you can control and what you cannot. You can control your thoughts, your actions, and your attitude. But you cannot control other people, the weather, or the past. Many people waste their energy trying to change things they have no power over. This leads to frustration and stress. Instead, focus on what you can control. For example, if someone is rude to you, you can't control their behavior, but you can control how you react. You can choose to stay calm and not let their words hurt you. By practicing the dichotomy of control, you free yourself from unnecessary worries and focus on what really matters. The third exercise is called Memento Mori, which means remember you must die. This might sound dark, but it's actually a very positive practice. The Stoics believe that remembering our mortality helps us live better lives. When you think about death, you realize that your time is limited. This motivates you to stop wasting time on unimportant things and focus on what truly matters. It also helps you let go of petty arguments and grudges. If you knew you were going to die tomorrow, would you really care about who was right or wrong in a small disagreement? Probably not. Memento Mori reminds us to live with purpose and to appreciate every moment. The fourth exercise is called Amor Fati, which means love your fate. This means accepting everything that happens in your life, good or bad, and seeing it as an opportunity to grow. The Stoics believe that everything happens for a reason, and even the hardest challenges can make us stronger. For example, if you lose your job, instead of feeling sorry for yourself, you can see it as a chance to find something better or to learn new skills. If you get sick, you can use the time to rest and reflect on your life. Amor Fati teaches us to embrace life as it is, without complaining or wishing things were different. When you love your fate, you find peace and happiness in every situation. The fifth exercise is called Premeditatio Malorum, which means the premeditation of evils. This is similar to negative visualization, but it's more specific. Before you start your day, take a few minutes to think about what could go wrong. For example, if you're going to a meeting, imagine that someone might criticize your ideas, or that the meeting might not go as planned. By thinking about these possibilities in advance, you prepare yourself mentally and emotionally. If something bad happens, you will be ready to handle it calmly. If nothing bad happens, you will feel relieved and grateful. Premeditatio Malorum helps you stay prepared and reduces anxiety about the future. The sixth exercise is called the view from above. This means imagining yourself looking down at the world from a high place, like a mountain or even space. When you do this, you see how small your problems are compared to the vastness of the universe. The things that seem so important in your daily life, like an argument with a friend or a mistake at work, don't really matter in the big picture. The view from above helps you gain perspective and reminds you not to take things too seriously. It also helps you feel connected to the world and to other people. When you see how small you are, you realize that everyone else is struggling with their own problems, and this can make you more compassionate. The seventh exercise is called journaling. The Stoics believed in writing down their thoughts and reflections every day. This helps you process your emotions, learn from your experiences, and track your progress. You can write about what happened during the day, how you felt, and what you learned. You can also write about your goals and how you plan to achieve them. Journaling is a way to have a conversation with yourself and to stay focused on what's important. It's also a way to practice gratitude. At the end of each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. This simple habit can change your mindset and help you see the good in every situation. The 8th exercise is called self-denial. This means intentionally giving up things you enjoy, like your favorite food or a comfortable bed. The purpose of self-denial is not to punish yourself, but to build discipline and resilience. When you practice self-denial, you prove to yourself that you don't need external things to be happy. You also prepare yourself for times when you might not have those things. For example, if you're used to sleeping on a soft bed, try sleeping on the floor for a night. If you're used to eating delicious meals, try eating simple food for a day. Self-denial teaches you to be content with less and to appreciate what you have. The 9th exercise is called morning and evening reflection. Every morning, take a few minutes to think about your goals for the day and how you want to behave. Ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be today? How can I stay calm and focused, no matter what happens? Every evening, reflect on your day. Ask yourself, what did I do well? What could I have done better? What did I learn? This daily practice helps you stay aligned with your values and grow as a person. It also helps you end your day with a sense of peace and accomplishment. The 10th exercise is called Sympatheia, which means connectedness. The Stoics believed that we are all part of a larger whole, and that we should care about others as much as we care about ourselves. Sympatheia means seeing yourself as a citizen of the world and taking responsibility for the well-being of others. This could mean helping a friend in need, volunteering in your community, or simply being kind to strangers. When you practice Sympatheia, you realize that your actions have an impact on others, and this motivates you to act with integrity and compassion. These are some of the most powerful Stoic exercises you should practice. They might seem simple, but they can have a big impact on your life. The key is to practice them consistently. Start with 1 or 2 exercises and make them part of your daily routine. Over time, you'll notice that you feel calmer, stronger, and more in control of your life. Remember, Stoicism is not about avoiding emotions or pretending that everything is fine. It's about facing life's challenges with courage and wisdom. By practicing these exercises, you'll be better prepared to handle whatever life throws at you, and you'll find more peace and happiness along the way.